Reverend Suzanne Marsh was beginning at the same time, and she was an intern there. She thought it would be a good way to start her ministry. 5 of us started on this wonderful adventure, and we enjoyed it so much, we invented Building Your Own Theology Part 2. We wanted to continue and do more. We began some very enduring friendships, especially with this minister, as after she left to go on to her ministries, we met at GA every single year. We always got together, had dinner, and talk. It was every GA until this one. And she had gone on vacation with her family and died of a heart attack. So, anyway, but Building Your Own Theology is a wonderful topic. I never really looked at my religious life in a biographical sense before. And sure, I've been raised Roman Catholic, but I had always had a curiosity about other faith traditions. Fortunately, I never got the message that Catholicism was the only way to God. It was the only way for my family, but other people were allowed into heaven too. This curiosity, this journey, took me in many directions. To a fundamentalist Hebrew Christian cult, to being a religious program specialist with the Marine Corps. The chaplains always wondered what I really meant when I said my religion was orthodox, no preference. I said, I like them all too much to pick just one. Writing a spiritual autobiography lets us take a look at our story, where we came from, how did we get here, where are we headed, what is it that we do believe, where are we going next, what moves us, what feeds our soul. This morning I would like to break up into small groups, maybe 3 to 5 people each. You got a postcard, a little index card when you came in. If you didn't, raise your hand, I'll get you one. Please share something of your own story. I have 3 topics for your consideration. And just, I'll read that in a minute, but just a little snippet of your story. Think about what you want to share with this group. Just a couple of sentences, and let's agree that what's said in this room stays in this room. We will take a few minutes to think about what we want to talk about, and then afterwards we'll take a few more minutes to share in your group. The 3 topics to choose from, you can pick any one. Tell about a person who had a great impact on your life. We can share about a religious formative experience you had. Or identify a place that has had a significant impact on who you are today. So just get together with a couple of people, think about what you might want to share, and then I'll tell you when the time comes to share the story, and then we'll talk about this process afterwards. And if you're not really comfortable sharing anything, do join a group anyway and just listen. Consider what you might want to share, and then in about 2 minutes you can start talking with your group.
2 minutes.
And the topics are Tell about a person who had a great impact in your life, or share a religious formative experience you had, or identify a place that has had a significant impact on who you are today. So give it a little bit of time to think. Maybe jot down some ideas if you wish. And then in about 2 minutes, we will come back and you can start sharing with your group.
Are we sharing collectively as well? Are we sharing like one? Not necessarily. Okay.
If you're not already sharing with your group, you can start now.
The negative lines, they're like lecture. The method different
how they felt about telling their story or about hearing someone else's story. No?
Knows I do a lot of visual artwork, and it's been my theme and so forth. But I also realize, looking at what I do design-wise visually, is actually telling my own story in a very abstract and visual way. I've recently even been noticing that a lot of the paintings I do, I can see chapter 1 right here with chapter 2, and then that weird little path or trail that ended up in a weird detail that took me to chapter 3. Ultimately, I see other levels, but ultimately there is always a spot on a very high, which is hopefully a good place to end up at. But I think maybe each and every one of us, in our own way, the activities that we do on a daily basis, the things that make us an individual, our actions, our activities, are telling our own story, like I do in a painting.